Hey guys, in this video we're going to create a Nuxt 3 Tailwind app. So let's just, first of all, let's go find something, right? We're going to start from scratch. Let's go to Tailwind Toolbox. I really like their stuff here. So we're going to pick a template here. What about, let's see. What about Ghostwind? What about this one? This is what it looks like. Ghostwind, blah blah blah. It's a blog. You got that. Maybe not. Well, let's see. We got maybe we'll pick this one, huh? Well, okay. Maybe we'll pick this one. So it's got a picture. Let's look at some other ones. How about we go with, let's see, how about, let's look at this one. So it's a store, got some product pics. Yeah, I think we'll pick this one. A little about page, 2 about pages, that doesn't make sense. Maybe we'll pick this one. No, you know what? Let's pick the ghost one. We'll go with this one. So I'm going to download this template and just create a Nuxt app with it. I'm going to make some pages out of this. All right, you ready? Let's go do this. So where was I? How do you get back? Okay, so that's not there. That's not there. This. So Ghostwind, which is this one. I'm gonna download this. There it is. It's already there. Showing folder. Extract. All right. So here's our stuff. We got view too. What is this? Let's take a look at this, huh? What's this? Okay. Well, let's go play around with this. So you can, wherever you downloaded this, I'm just gonna copy all this information here. Actually, I'm just gonna copy this whole thing here, and I'm gonna take it to where I build my apps. And I have a folder called code. So we're just gonna call this, I guess, just Ghostwind HTML. Because that's all that is, HTML. Now it's time to create our Nuxt app. So what do? Let's go to nuxt.com. And we just go to installation, getting started. So how do you install Nuxt? So you gotta have Node. I hope you have Node. I already have Node. I already have Visual Studio Code. Have the Volar extension. I've done this before. But if this is the first time you're doing this, follow these directions. All right. So what do we do to create a new project? Right here. You copy this. nps nuxt init nuxt app. This is the name of the app you're gonna create. We're gonna call it Ghostwind, I guess. Okay. So I'm gonna go here in code. So if you have git, you could just do git bash here. Sometimes, yeah, let's do that. Git bash here, got some issues there, that's okay. Then I'm just gonna paste that there, all right? So can I go back up? Can I go back? Yes, I can. What did I do? Nuxt app already exists, yeah. So I'm gonna just call this Ghostwind. I don't really like that name, but I think I might change it later. Press enter, so we are, okay. So this experimental warning comes up. I think it's because I'm running Node. Let me see, Node version. It makes it a little bit bigger for you. 18.12. For some reason, it does say this, but fetch is good. All right. So what are we told here? The next step: cd into Ghostwind. So change directory into Ghostwind, and then install the dependencies. Let's do that. So we're gonna cd into Ghostwind. All right. So let's look at this. If we do that, you're gonna see the photos. Okay. Now what I like to do here is I like to open Visual Studio Code, and the way you can do that is just by pressing code and then the dot. Dot means open code in this very same directory. So you do that, wait a little bit, and then we have Visual Studio Code. In Visual Studio Code, you can run this the terminal in this very same directory. So you click that, terminal. I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger so it's easy for you to see. So we are in Ghostwind. So we were told when we here that we want to run npm install or yarn install. I have yarn installed already. So if you want that, yarn is faster. I just like it. I prefer it, and I think Nuxt prefers it too. Okay, so. And you really don't need to run yarn install. If you just run yarn, what it's going to do is it's going to read your package.json and see that we need Nuxt as a dev dependency, which means we need to go and download Nuxt from npm, the node package manager. All right, so you run yarn, and you're gonna see a photo here called node modules. So it's all the little pieces of software that we need to create a Nuxt app. And there you go. There are your node modules. So right here, oh, this is what we need to run Nuxt. Wow. There's quite a bit there, huh? You don't want to mess with that. You know, just let it go. Let it be. Let it go. All right. So this has been generated. So our Nuxt app has been generated. Now, we are building a Tailwind app, which means you know what Tailwind is, right? Let's just, in case you might not know, Tailwind is sort of like Bootstrap. And what is Bootstrap? It's a CSS framework. Tailwind, it works a little. It's kind of different from Bootstrap because you can actually write the CSS styling based on how Tailwind likes it, and then it will change. So it's really good for components. You know, if you want components to have the same styling, you just can copy and paste. So yeah, that's my like really bad explanation of what Tailwind is, but it's a CSS framework, that's all. And CSS, cascading style sheets, is for styling what your app will look like. So because we're using Tailwind, when we went to Tailwind toolbox, right? Obviously they use Tailwind at Tailwind toolbox. So we need to download Tailwind for our Nuxt app. Now, when you go to nuxt.com, it's gonna go to nuxt.com. Go to here. They have modules here. Modules are pieces of software that you can just add to your app that are already been vetted. I've tried, I've already been vetted. They should have been vetted. So this is what we want to install, Tailwind. So you click on this and Nuxt Tailwind. This module helps you set up Tailwind CSS in your Nuxt in seconds. So what do we got to do here? Zero configuration, nesting, very good. No, look at this here, right? Like we can't see this. This is a mistake. This is a bug right here. And I wrote about this. This is a bug. It's too dark, right? So this needs to be changed. You can copy it here, I suppose, if you copy that there, if you can see that. That's really not that great though. But we're using here, we're using yarn. At least I'm using yarn. If you're not using yarn, if you're using npm, then do that. But this, look at this. This is not very good. Okay, so copy. So this we're gonna add Tailwind as a dev dependency. So we go here and we just that. We press enter. So we see we're studying. We go and we download everything that Tailwind needs, that this module needs. Okay. So add Nuxt dependency to your project, which we really can't see that. I hope they fix this soon. And then this one, add Nuxt.js Tailwind to the modules section of Nuxt config.js. So this file is your Nuxt configuration. So it is right here. When we click it, we don't see very much. So Nuxt is a progressive framework, meaning we only use what we need. So that's why this looks plain. Don't be intimidated by it. So the next step is this step number 2. Add Nuxt.js Tailwind CSS to the module section of Nuxt config. It's too dark. So what does this look like? All right. So we gotta add modules. Okay. This is everything, right? We're copying everything. All right. Copy. So just long story short, guys, it should, ooh, that's bad. It should look like this, right? Modules, Nuxt.js, Tailwind CSS. All right. We got to do anything here. That's it. You can now start using, I don't know. So, okay, what we need to do now, actually, I think it should work. What we need to do now is to build our app, right? So we're going to say yarn dev. And if you want it to open for you, you're going to say yarn dev -o. So when the server builds, it's going to open the browser for you. There. Ooh, how about that, huh? It opened it. So we're starting Nuxt. Takes a little while because we got to build. So Tailwind viewer. So this is what you can see to check everything if everything is running well. But what is this? No utility class were detected. Well, we haven't created anything using Tailwind, right? So you shouldn't see anything. So it looks like we built. So okay, it's getting cold here, so I gotta put this on. All right, so let's just see if the server has built. Let's control and click here. Let's see what we come on. Let's go there. Oh, there we go. So you have this little Tailwind config viewer. It will help you when you style your app. All right. So for example, colors, right? This is how Tailwind behaves with colors background black. So let's go out and just try that. So when we look at our app here, this is our app. Welcome to Nuxt, blah, 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 blah. It says remove this welcome page by replacing Nuxt welcome in app.view with your own code. So this is where we start, app.view. So you go to your app, you find this app.view. So this component is what they're talking about. So if we were to change this and we just said something like, H1 Hello World. Hello World is so used, like, you know what, I don't think I like to use it anymore because everybody does it. I know it's like a programming thing, but no, look, I don't need to walk that way. So I'm gonna say hello friend. Yeah, I'm a rebel. All right, hello friend. So what do we see? You see there? Hello friend. Now, when you look at your Tailwind config viewer here, let's see, we say background black. That's what this means, background black. And you go to your app, and Tailwind is you put it right in your class. So we say background black. This should look terrible. and VS Code gives you that little nice little color there. So did this work? Yeah. Oop, that is horrible. Horrible. Yeah. See, the background is black. So this is a really nice addition here. So you have all these Tailwind classes which could really help you, and I should really be using this too. I'm more of a developer than a like a style guy, but when you're a front end developer, you need to know styles. So you can do shadows. This is really nice. You could do letter spacing. The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog. Spacing. You can look at font weight. So you're gonna use that for that font weight. Font light, font normal, font medium, border radius. Okay, nice. So this should help. Now, we're not going to build everything from scratch when this is a Tailwind, because then this is going to become a tutorial about Tailwind. It's not about Tailwind. It's about building a Nuxt app with Tailwind. We have some help from our friends at Tailwind Toolbox. We have help to build our app. But before we do that, right, we're going to change some things here, because the app that we're building, if you go to Tailwind Toolbox, and the one we're using, right, we are using Ghost something. Where is that? Ghost Wind. And we are going to use some pages here because it would be nice for us to learn about Nuxt pages and how that works. So in Nuxt, if all you have is app view, what you're going to build here is a single page application. A single page application is just one app, and all you got to do is just replace things here, change the components and all that. But that's not what we're building. We're going to build an app with pages. That's really better. It helps with search engine optimization. But there's nothing wrong with single page apps. It's just not what we're building. All right. So to do that, you need to create a pages folder, right? So if you don't create a pages folder, Nuxt will automatically go to your app view and think you're building a single page application. So you click here and you make pages like that. In your pages, let me see if we recognize anything. In your pages, we're going to create our first page. Click on the new file, index.view. It's a view component. All right, now let's see what happens here. So because it's a view component, let's create template. This is where your HTML will go, right? And I'm going to just have a single div here, and we're just going to say h1 hello from your first page. So let's see what that looks like. Let's look at our vid error. So what's error now? Pages index macro blah 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 blah. All right, maybe we saved before it was re-rendered or something. Let's try to. Okay, so we still have this index page here. What's that? Let's clean that up. You still have this. We're gonna clean this up. And I think when we add a page, we have to rebuild the app. But when we rename a page, we don't have to. So, yeah, we have to rebuild the app. So let's see. Let's rebuild the app. No, you know what? No, I'm making a mistake. What we need to do here is change this to Nuxt page, like that. So this tells us that we're now going to look into this folder and get the pages. So there's only one page here, and so this would be the home page. This app .view becomes the home page. So what we see here, see that? Hello from your first page. Excellent. Okay, so we're gonna stop here for this video. We have started to build our Nuxt app. We have included Tailwind, so we are off to a great start. The next thing in the next video, God willing, what we're going to do is we are going to look at the stuff that we downloaded, right? This Ghostwind HTML. Why is it empty? This is our Node app, our Nuxt app. Why is this empty? Okay, so I put it. It was in downloads. That's where I got it from. Nuxt. Okay, here it is. So just make sure you have that. I'm gonna copy. I probably copied, but I did not paste. Okay, we're gonna go back to code. That's where I write my stuff. Just gonna paste that in there just so I have it. And then I'm gonna go to downloads and just delete it. I'm just gonna delete everything here. Actually, I don't think I need any. Well, I like that one. I want to delete this because we already have it. Okay, so we are off to a great start. We have our first app, and it has Tailwind because we already tried the classes. In the next video, we are going to create what do you call that? We are going to add a page. We are going to start styling with the Ghostwind page. Now, before you go, I have something. 1 second here. Just gonna. So before you go, I have here for you a free, completely free Nuxt 3 Tailwind starter kit. And what this does, it's a little Tailwind starter kit, a Nuxt app that will help you get started with building your Nuxt application. So it has pages, it has layouts. See, these are different pages. See how they change? It has a layout that is this part here so that your pages look consistent. It has a use head composable, which is what we're gonna learn about all this. But if you want to get started real fast, here's a completely free. Look, click the link in the description below this video and you can download it, and it's yours absolutely free. It also comes with a custom plugin. See this here? This is a Nuxt plugin, and all it does, it just tells you what the current date is. So when you look at the back at the code right here, this is what you get. You get a plugin, you get pages, and this is yours completely free. You get components and layout. So hey, you can do whatever you want with it, build something, make it better, but it's yours completely free. So just click the link in the description below, go ahead and download it, and it's all yours. Do whatever you want with it. All right, so stick around. In the next video, we are going to get that Ghostwind template and start converting it into a Nuxt app. So stick around. I will see you soon.